Hi, my name is Rachel, and I am a light worker, and I am going to do a reading for today is Sunday, July 14th. I'm going to do it for this week, and it's for light workers, but it also can be for anybody who happens to run across this video, because there are no accidents. And if you've run across this video and it resonates with you, then that is not an accident. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull a card from the Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. And this is a really cool deck that has a lot of Ascended Masters and archangels. Also, there are also galactics in here, like Commander Ashtar I know is in here. So galactics also are represented, which is very, very neat. I think this is a really wonderful deck because everybody's in it mixed together, all different, from all different religions, all different cultures, all different modalities, and all different worlds. So very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from that deck, and I'm going to, this is going to basically be our guide for this week, and definitely our guide for this reading. Just give me a guide, please, for this week, July 14th, for light workers and anyone else who may be listening or who may run into this video. Oh, okay. We have Melchizedek. Very, very powerful guide, teacher. He's an ascended master. There are stories that Jesus studied with Melchizedek. He is the wording on the card is higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Okay, so if you've been wanting to sign up for a class for herbology or aromatherapy or colors or tarot, whatever, this is a good time. And if you don't have the money to do that, you can ask for lessons when you go to sleep at night, and you can receive information in your dreams, and you'll be surprised. Sometimes you'll wake up and feel really, really like, wow, what happened? You probably had an attitude adjustment while you were asleep, which is nice because you didn't even have to fight over it because you were asleep. He has, I know that one thing about Melchizedek is that if you're into sacred geometry, he has the flower of life behind him. I don't know if you can see that. He also then has the two squares that have been woven into a star. So we've got both those symbols. So my understanding is that one of the ways you can call Melchizedek in is by just having let's see, what do I have? Oh yeah, I do actually. I have a little paper flower of life. And, you can just sit there and have it with download it off the internet, print it out. You don't have to, if you want to, you can buy copper ones, glass ones, wood, metal, they have brass, all different, either the flower of life or, let's see, I don't think I do have anyway, there are many different symbols that you can use something that, find something that you resonate with. Maybe you already have this in your house. If you do, great. But if you don't, pick up, like I said, you can find it on the internet, Flower of Life, Metatron's Cube, Vesica Pisces. There's all kinds. So that is something that you can do if you're interested. Melchizedek, he also works with, he has priests that he work with that are, I think it's the white priests or something like that, and they are all about, helping light workers ascend, getting you the information that you need to move you up to the next level. So you can ask for their help. They're happy to help. That's why he's here right now. He's shown up in these cards for that reason. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, which is kind of my deck that I'm using right now. I have other ones that I'll probably be bringing on. Dreams of Gaia Tarot by Ravynne, Phelan. Beautiful artist. These cards are stunning. Okay, so what we want is we want 3 cards, please, for light workers for this week. Higher learning is our theme. Higher learning and ascension. You have learned from experience. More inner study now is required to further progress. Okay, so 3 cards for that. There's probably there's 2. There's probably, you might be in a study course right now. So, okay, let's take that one. Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay. So firstly we have, this is the 6 of water. She's got her hand out. She's offering us a gift. She's offering us a gift. Pink. It comes on the pink ray. Excuse me. It comes on the pink ray, which is all about creativity. Is that what it is? Is it creativity? Yes, creativity. Creativity is a gift that we're born with, but it's also something that we can exercise and stretch ourselves. You might be somebody who's a serious artist, or you might be somebody who just enjoys painting or enjoys crochet. There's so many different forms of creativity. There's writing, and anything that you find that feeds your soul, that gives you joy, that's creative, then you should be doing that. You need to be doing that. And if you struggle with that, one of the colors that you can use, one of the light colors you can use is pink light, because pink light is for creativity, and it's also compassion, and it's love, and it's one of the colors that is part of our heart chakra. The heart chakra is green, but there's also pink, and as well as gold and other colors, but primarily green and pink. So I think that's what she's here for. She's here to offer us perhaps some time and inspiration, which the best way to get that is really through breathing. And that's something that we all need to do this month, is do a lot of deep conscious breathing. The next card is abundance. Yes, we've been waiting for this abundance. We have been waiting and waiting. So we've got a young woman here. What does she have? I'm trying to see what she has in her hands. Oh, she's got a cornucopia here. Okay, I see it. There's a cornucopia, and she's got looks like a bowl of grapes. We have this amazing dragon here that's watching over her. And for those of you who relate to dragons and have a connection with dragons, I'm gonna say that this also indicates that we're gonna have dragons around us a lot this month. So you may have dreams where if you channel, you may start channeling dragon energy. Ascended dragons, always make sure you're asking for ascended dragon energy. And this dragon is an earth dragon. He has to do with the harvest, which I know we're not in fall right now, but he has to do with the harvesting. So what we're doing right now, we're in summertime. If you are somebody who's into growing food, then you're growing your food right now, and then we're going to be in September. We're going to have, a lot of the harvesting comes in the fall. However, this is about our spirituality and our dreams. And there's also rainbow energy in this card. Oh, that's very nice. Rainbow energy. Looks like it's gone quite dark here. Sorry. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. Or just hear me. That's fine too. Okay, so look for a gift. I'm feeling like we're going to be getting a gift, which sometimes that comes with lunar and solar eclipses, which we had the lunar eclipse. We've got the solar eclipse coming up Tuesday this week, July 16th. I believe it's 2:30 here in California, and I think it's 10:30 in the UK. But please just look that up to make sure. So usually you get gifts with the solar eclipse, because the solar energy is more the forward movement, the positive, and it's about manifesting and bringing stuff in. Whereas the lunar eclipse, which is what we're having this week on Tuesday, it's usually about letting go. So, but the eclipse energy, my understanding is solar eclipse energy can last up to 6 months. And I think the solar is a couple months. That energy can resonate and reverberate throughout several months. So I'm thinking it could be the gift, this gift that I'm seeing, this abundance, this new abundance that's coming in for us, that could be from the solar eclipse, which was on the new moon in Cancer, which would make sense because Cancer is about nurturing and food and children and growth, nurturing. I said that. But then the dragon has kind of a solar energy. So I've got a little confusion over this card. It's giving me kind of both. Now maybe we've got gifts coming both from the solar and the lunar eclipses, which I'm good with that. I'm sure you are too. I'm good with that. And it may take a while before we see it. It may be like a month or so before we see this gift, this new abundance coming into our lives, a new avenue of abundance. Maybe you've got a side job, or maybe you start making something on the side, or maybe you start giving people a massage on the side, or could be something like that, or it could be a literal gift somebody actually gives you. And it doesn't have to be cash, although that's always nice. It could be some time to help you do something. It could be, there's all kinds of different gifts. So look for any kind of gift to be coming in, and be open to receiving it while you're away. That's the hard part, really, for us. I think a lot of us, we try to make things happen, and we got to make things happen. We got to make it. We got to do it. We got to, and really, when you're working with these manifestation energies, and you're working with and you're in tune with yourself, and you're centered in yourself, and you are looking to create something, you send it out, and then you have to receive. You have to be in the receptive mode, which, interestingly, the lunar energy is the more receptive energy. So that may be why it's kind of coming in this way. It's very interesting. So that receiving, you need to be in that receptive. We are ready to receive. We are ready to receive the bounty of the universe. We are ready. We are ready. Okay, the Hero is the last card. Wow, okay. This is the 11 of fire. If you haven't seen my other video, which I talk about this, this deck, instead of having pentacles and wands, and it has the earth elements. So it has earth, fire, water, air. And fire is associated with wands. Okay? Water is associated with cups. That sort of logical makes sense. And so we got a water card. That was the first card. And the Hero card is the 11 of wands, fire, which is associated with wands. And it's the Hero. Okay, that's deep breath. That's us. We are the heroes. We are the ones that are here to help save this world. Help bring this world, save this world. That sounds really, really dramatic, and that sounds very, very like a huge responsibility. But it's more about really helping Gaia, helping the planet, helping those inhabitants. It's helping us all move into our new world, the new world. And that world is of a higher frequency, where fear doesn't exist. Because fear is a construct that was created on this planet to keep people from their true selves. We are rising above that now. Okay, that's why we came, and we're all waking up, and we're getting in touch with our powers and our abilities and recognizing our talents. That was my first video talking about that, recognizing our talents. And this is about really kind of taking our place, which is kind of, if you're like me, you get a little panic. But yeah, so this is about you recognize your talents, you've got your talents, you're in a form of study with Melchizedek. We are in our forms of study. We are learning right now. We are finding our teachers. We are finding our tribe. And we need to take our place and recognize that we are heroes. We are the co-creators, and we are heroes, and we are here to help ourselves first. We have to heal ourselves, but then we are here to help the planet. So I'm going to leave it at that before I go too long on this video. And I really hope that you have a wonderful week. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'm happy to answer questions if I can. And wish you a wonderful week. Thank you.